We are here with Tufts University head coach Casey Denolfo along with student athlete Kyle Edelman after today's 17-9 win in the NCAA quarterfinal round over Lynchburg. Coach, just your initial thoughts on the win.
Again, you can never take for granted a win in the national quarterfinals. So, we're really excited to go to our third straight Final Four. I thought that Lynchburg had a good game plan defensively. They did a good job, trying to limit our attackmen. And so I was really proud of, the way that the rest of the guys stepped up. I thought the defense was awesome. I thought Kyle was great. Thought that our transition play was really good. I thought Connor Garzone did a good job in net. So it was great to see that when, one unit of the team isn't playing as well as, that they expect themselves to be playing, that other guys will step up and get the job done.
Kyle, for you, looking at the first quarter, you guys hold them to 1 goal, score 7. Obviously, the transition getting out yourself. From your standpoint, how important is it to kind of set that tone, especially defensively?
I mean, it's so important. It kind of just sets the tone for the rest of the game. I thought Coach Jimmy had an incredible game plan for us, and we took advantage of the elements a little bit. We knew their sticks were going to hook a little bit. We knew that if we wanted to make them, force them to throw, 3 or 4 tough passes while we're sliding at their faces, it was going to prove difficult to them. And props to the entire defense. We have trust in all those guys. We run a lot of guys, and I don't think that's something that a lot of teams can say. And I think we set the tone early and really rode that out for the rest of the game.
Coach, for you, you guys get 17 goals, 12 different goal scorers today. Your leading scorer was Chuck, but then you get 2 from Sam, 2 from Tommy, 2 from Kevin. Just talk about your depth in scoring. We talked about it a little bit this year, but, especially in such a big spot.
Well, I think the guys have really bought into, trusting the process and understanding that, where you are as a player in your role and in your skill set at the beginning of the season is not where it should be at the end. And I really think that, all of those guys in the midfield, those first 2 lines of guys in the midfield, the guys that you mentioned, and Sam Frazzoli and Chuck and Reggie and down there, they just keep getting better every single day. And if they want to try and take away one of those guys, then another guy steps up, and all of those guys are ready when their number's called.
Kyle, for you, obviously you're just off the field, but you're back into an NCAA semifinal. Is it kind of sunk in, like, just this overall success, or like how important is it for this program and to get continually to get back to this point?
Yeah, it's the standard every year. Set back in 2010 is every year our number 1 goal is to win a national championship, and that hasn't been accomplished since 2015. And the last time we went back to the national championship game was 2016. And obviously the last 2 years losing in the national semifinals, I think it's just been huge for our senior class. I know the guys in my class just want it so badly, and everything that we do on a daily basis, whether it's on the field, lifting, conditioning, is just all building to that, and that's our goal. And so I think that while we're happy that we're able to get back to the national semifinals, job's not finished. We still have an incredibly tough opponent tomorrow, whether it be Middlebury or IT.
Coach, last question for you. How do you the quick turnarounds, obviously, into an NCAA semifinal? Everyone's soaked right now. How do you turn around and get ready, to play, obviously, the biggest game of the year tomorrow?
I think we prep the guys in terms of what we need them to do. Fortunately, the NESCAC championship weekend we played back-to-back. Last weekend we played back-to-back. The last 2 years we've gone from quarterfinals to semifinals, and so we just have the good fortune of being at home this year instead of up in Rochester. So really just trying to take advantage of that home field advantage. And I think these guys are in the right mindset, knowing that the semis are great, but the job's not finished. We're not even close to accomplishing our goals yet. 17-9
win for Tufts University. They had moved to 22-1 on the season, and moving on to the NCAA semifinals tomorrow against either Middlebury or RIT. Coach, Kyle, congratulations.
Thank you.